Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? You feeling groovy? I am the hooded crusader of guitar playing and eating no food. Yes, so hello, welcome to, I'll take this off now and you can see my beautiful face. Welcome to, hang on, what is this? This will be part 4 of my blog, which is for day 4, although now obviously this is day 5 that I'm halfway through. But you are getting the report from yesterday, which was day 4, Thursday, of my water-only fast. Okay, I stopped eating on Sunday, just to recap, and I haven't had any food whatsoever. No drinks apart from water. Lots of water though. The water intake is very important. I think I've mentioned this before. Water doesn't give you energy, but it does keep you alive. And staying alive is the ideal thing if you don't want to be dead. So stay alive by all means, and live long and prosper. Anyway, this is a report on how I'm feeling, plus a few little random chit-chats. I have got a couple of things to mention today, so I've actually written them on a little note. I haven't written a script. This is just little reminders for my brain, so I don't forget to tell you stuff I want to tell you. So basically, yesterday was day 4, and it was another brilliant day. I had a gig in the evening. I spent a nice day sort of hanging out and practicing with my girlfriend, and then I went to a gig in the evening at the Hungry Oven, where there was a whole bunch of people eating food because it's the Hungry Oven, and there was also free pizza, and I didn't succumb. And that is the first point I want to make, is that probably the best thing about this whole fasting thing, maybe apart from just how great I feel right now, is the fact that apparently I can switch hunger off and on. I can switch hunger on and off at will, just like that. It's absolutely brilliant. It's literally like I can look at some food and go, yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I can really eat that. And then I can just go, no. And I believe that you can just carry that through to your everyday life. It's just a thing you need to learn how to do. Switch hunger on and off, and it would put a lot of it would be the solution to a lot of dietary issues with people. And the people have lots of problems trying all these different fad diets and not really getting anywhere. Just the fact that you can learn to just not be hungry if you want to, and just go and take it or leave it. And I don't think there's any harm of going a day or two without food anyway, But like I say, the old me would have been sort of like after half a day of not eating, so like, from breakfast time through to lunchtime, I'll be like, God, I'm ravenous, I've got to eat. It's actually an illusion created by the mind, where we've been conditioned to have 3 square meals a day, yada, yada, yada. No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't know enough about medical facts to really say it's a bad thing or a good thing. All I can say is I know for a fact now I can switch hunger on and off, and I can also switch cigarette addiction on and off, and I can switch alcohol addiction on and off. Okay, these are the things that I've learned from this fast, so it has been amazing. I have lost a little bit of weight. I'm a skinny bloke anyway, so most people won't even notice, but I have lost a bit of weight because the body is consuming my fat reserves from within, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm feeling so great, is because in a way I think the body's fat reserves that we store up for those times when we haven't got any food, that our bodies store up naturally, that's like, the body's quite choosy in its own way, and it's a clever mechanism, and I do believe that the body basically stores up these fat reserves, and the fat reserves are like a superfood for the body. So when you do have to rely on it, that's when it releases, when your body starts consuming those fat reserves, because you're not shoving various different bits of crap into your body, all of a sudden it's like you're on some sort of superfood, and that's why I've been feeling so wired and so great these last few days. It's got to be the only explanation. Because you'd think, right, reasoning it, going back to caveman times again, and this is just my logic, which is probably twisted and wrong, but you'd think that actually, like, if a caveman was sort of like going to get any prompting to go out and eat some food, to get some food and catch some food, it would probably be, oh God, I feel like shit right now, I need to eat. That would be the body's response. That would be what the body would give to the man's brain to say, look, I need to go out and catch some food, rather than, hey, I feel really good, I don't need to eat any food. So I can only assume that that's just a direct result of eating the superfood that you're living on, and the body actually really likes it, you know. But obviously feeling good, and like I said before about my senses seem to be, you know, refined. My body feels really light, like I feel like I could just jump out of a window, not and kill myself, but just I feel like I could fly, you know. I don't believe I can fly, that's different, you know, because if I did, I would be R. Kelly, and I'm not R. Kelly. If I was R. Kelly, my room would be slightly bigger, and probably with loads of posters of myself all over it. Not saying he's vain, but you know, only might be. But if he believes he can fly, anyway, I'm not saying I believe I can fly. It's just I feel like I could because I feel so light and breezy right now, and I haven't lost that much weight. Okay, so that was that point. So yes, switching hunger on and off, I think is just a great thing, and the fact that I've learned that I can do that, I can be hungry, or I can not be hungry. I'm looking forward to eating again, but it's really not bothering me. I know that I'm really going to enjoy food when I do, and the refeeding process, which I have to go through to break my digestive system back into the fact that I've, you know, haven't been eating for a week. I need to take it easy to start off with. I've received some advice from various friends of mine who've also done fasting before, and so I'm going to take it light and you know, eat something light. I'm going to maybe start with a few nuts and a bit of kefir, and you know, just take it easy, and some sort of healthy soup. And just take it easy to break my body back into the fact that I'll be eating again before I go out and get some sort of massive, crazy, silly Chinese takeaway and chuck it all out the window and go back to my bad old habits. You know, I'm a musician. I'm not a perfect human being by any means. I just do what I do. I decided to undertake this because I'd always kind of been interested in doing this. I'm really glad that I've done it. So to answer the question, would I recommend hang on a minute, what day are we on now? Was it a 3-day fast? Was it a 4-day fast? A 4-day fast. Yeah, so would I recommend a 4-day fast? Yeah, yes, of course I would. So I'd definitely recommend a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day, 4-day fast. And tomorrow I'll let you know whether I recommend a 5-day fast. I've got another gig tonight to get through. We'll see how much energy I have for that gig later on tonight. I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's still a few hours away. If anyone's interested, it's at Portofino's, which I think it may be in Hive, it may be in Totton, I just don't know, but search it. I just can't remember where it is, but it's in Southampton with my band Jazz Ran and the Ruby Welts. And tomorrow we are playing at the Central Bar in New Milton. And also, shock revelation, tomorrow, if I'm still feeling great, I may take this 5-day fast through to a 7-day fast and just go the extra 2 days. I would not be doing it any more than that. I know people have and you know, will, etc, but I wouldn't be taking it past the 7. But if I still feel this good tomorrow, I might just take it on from the logical conclusion to its logical conclusion of a 7-day fast and add the extra 2 days. I'm going to be so busy this weekend anyway with gigs and all the other stuff I've got to do. I don't even know if I would actually have time to eat any food. So that's the shock revelation. So when it comes to tomorrow, not only will I be either recommending or not recommending a 5-day fast, I might even be taking it onto a 7-day fast, but no longer. Okay, this isn't an addiction. It is quite addictive, but it's not an addiction whereby I'm going to go, oh, okay, I've done 7 days, now let's do 10 days. I've done 10 days, let's do 15 days. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not going to do that. I have got, like I mentioned, I've got a friend, I think he either did a 21-day fast or a 30-day fast, but it's been, you know, there's recorded instances of people even doing up to like 100 days. I mean, I couldn't do that. And the reason I might jump up from a 5-day fast to a 7-day fast is quite simply because I don't know whether I'll have the discipline, not that it's required that much discipline, but I don't know whether I'll have the wherewithal to do another one of these, even though it's great. I probably will do it at some point, but, you know, knowing that I can do a 1-day or a 2-day fast and feel great is good enough, really. But I might, you know, I may or may not have the wherewithal to just go for the whole week, you know, again. So, you know, why not just take it? If I'm going to do a 7-day fast, why not just step it up from the 5-day fast I was already doing? You know what I mean? In for a penny, in for a pound sort of thing, if that makes any sense. I think that the main point is, though, I think the reason it's been easy for me is because I've got I'm a musician, so obviously I don't do any paid work in the daytime generally, but what I've always done for years now is always do guitar practice pretty much all day if I'm not doing anything else. My routine is guitar practice, so I've always got something to throw myself into. Now, if you were one of those people who didn't necessarily have that and has to work and maybe gets bored at work, or maybe just sits at home and gets bored at home, and all you've got to do is watch the telly and think about eating food, or actually eating food, maybe it'll be a bit harder. So if you've got a hobby that you can indulge in or something you can really throw yourself into, that will help for those times when you start thinking about food. And believe me, this was only really a problem for the first 2 days. Well, Monday it wasn't even an issue anyway. Monday it wasn't an issue, and Tuesday, the second day, I was a bit bored and sort of a bit listless and thinking about food, but it was all in my mind. And the moment I started focusing on guitar, it all just went away. So like I say, a lot of the feelings that we get in our body are illusory and they're not real. It's your body trying to convince you to act in one way or another, or your brain, whatever it is, whether it's your brain. I never liked my brain. It's always conspiring against me all the time to stitch me up. But I have to live with it. It's inside my head. I can't really do anything about it. At least I've got a brain. I'm quite happy that I've got a brain. The thing I also wanted to mention was, again, the dreams last night were food related in a fun sort of way. Chris, my housemate, Mr. Chris Payne, the legend, he made pancakes, and in the dream, this is in the dream, and I was just about to have one of his delicious pancakes, and then the dog, Kira, came and ate the pancakes. And I was like, Kira, the pancakes! And then Chris was like, oh yeah, you're not really supposed to be eating though, dude, because you're on a fast, aren't you? And once again, I was like, yeah, but this is a dream. So again, weirdly enough, lucid dreams where you actually know you're dreaming. And it wasn't like I was in a big sort of hurry to go around and control the dream and control every aspect. It's just that I knew that I was dreaming, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I can eat in the dream, it's fine. So that's an interesting little side effect. Don't quite know where that's going or where that's come from. But I've got a whole weekend of gigs coming up anyway, so if I've got this energy tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, see if I can plough through the gigs and see how much energy I've got and see how I use it. The press-ups this morning again, no noticeable energy loss whatsoever. I just breezed through those again, as I usually do. So I've definitely got all the beans I've usually got. And I didn't feel as spaced out this time this morning because I drank some water. So because I drank some water, I was in that, I drank some water in the night sort of thing rather than just leaving it till the morning. So that's the thing to bear in mind, because obviously food does contain, like I say, quite a lot of liquid. So you do have to drink more than you'd usually drink of water. But again, not too much. I think those are all the points I need to make today. I will say, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share my YouTube channel or these blogs if you think they would be useful to anyone, because I'm wearing my dressing gown today. I'm trying to be a bit gangster, because gangsters always go out in their dressing gowns. I look like the mad monk. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so have I forgotten the point? Yeah, please share all the videos out. Like I say, I've got a whole bunch of weekend gigs to get to. Tonight a gig. Tonight I've got a gig. Tomorrow I'm singing in a church for my friend Elizabeth's wedding, and then I'm also doing another gig in the evening, which you've heard about, and then Sunday a guitar lesson and running an open mic, which is a gig because I always play at it. So I've got loads to do for the weekend. I'm looking forward to the weekend, the challenge of that. I'm also looking forward to eating again, because I'm a human being and I eat, therefore I am. That is a thing to remember. Okay, so from me, Si Gennaro, this has been once again an enjoyable experience doing this blog for you guys. Like I say, please like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to be nice to your fellow human being. Okay, from me, Si Gennaro, over and out. Lots of love, and thanks for watching. Bye.